Today we're talking about Drumkat. Hi and welcome to the video, and today we're talking about the Drumkat. The Drumkat is a professional electronic drum machine sensor. And professional drummers use it. You can sometimes see them, the Drumkat, on a stand in the middle of their regular drum kit, and they use it to trigger electronic sounds. This is an old Drumkat, easy. I got it on eBay, I think, for around $100 US, maybe a little bit less. And this is the new Nubounce pad. The old pads on the Drumkat were rubber, and after a while they disintegrated, and I think this machine's over 10 years old. So the pad was pretty bad shape. And these things are built like a tank. They have like an all-metal chassis. There's even an all-metal cover that covers the rubber pad, the original rubber pad. And when you install the Nubounce pad, it's just basically a big neoprene sticky pad. And you buy it, it's about $100, including shipping, Canadian. And you can see that it has 10 sections. And you carefully take off all the screws on the outside of the Drumkat, take off the metal cover, and then you take off the old rubber pad, and then you kind of clean off the surface with nothing that'll leave any residue, like maybe vinegar or something, or just a dry cloth, they say. And then you just make sure it's not greasy. And then when you have to put the neoprene Nubounce pad on, you've got to line it up. It just sits a little bit in from the edges and in from the bottom of the edges. And I have it almost flush against the top. And that's the way I found that the divisions work the best with it close to the top of the case. So anyways, I'm going to give you a description of what the Drumkat does. And all the new Drumkats, they have new Drumkats now that are made out of, they don't have this big metal chassis. But I think they're all the same, and that is basically you've got the pads, and they can be programmed. So you can program them for note name, and you can program the velocity curve. You can even program them to do interesting functions like round robin feature, where when you hit the pad once, it'll hit one note, and then you hit it again, it'll hit another note, or hit two different notes. There's a whole bunch of other features. They have the most expensive Drumkats. They range in price from, I think, just under $500 to around $1,000, and they have a lot of different features. The other thing you can do is, you can also, a lot of the software, the drum software that you can get with it, you can program to the drum software to do the exact same thing. Hit a combination of notes, etc., etc. But yeah, it's one of the coolest devices, I think, if you're really getting into electronic music. And I'm not a professional drummer by any stretch of the imagination, but it's tons of fun. You can use it with drumsticks or your fingers. So here I have it set up with Cubase, and for some reason I couldn't get it to respond, Groove Agent or Guru to respond, but I did get Z3TA to respond. So yeah, it connects up through MIDI. And you can actually, it has a couple of other features. You can add foot switches. You can add external triggers to trigger in to the Drumkat. And yeah, you can find these on eBay right now. Used ones for, I try to get it for $100 or $200. Not the most expensive Drumkat, just the basic one. What else is there to say? Yeah, it looks, if you're thinking about getting a Nubounce pad, I mean, it makes it look like a brand new instrument. It's basically neoprene, I guess. It's sort of fabric covered rubber. But I decided to get the neoprene pad because the rubber one disintegrated after a while, so I didn't want to go that route again and have it disintegrate on me. So I thought I'd give this a shot. This has only been out for a few years, the Nubounce pad, and hopefully it'll last, at least 10 years. But I'm not a heavy player. But if you're a heavy user, hopefully it'll last at least a couple years. But I would have to say it just looks beautiful. And it's just, it's really easy to install. You just peel it and stick it on. And it makes the unit look brand new. And it also lightens your unit too. Alright. Any questions, just send me a message. Thanks. Bye.